Gator Framework Studio in Music City. It's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together from all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I'm Kristen, Disney park enthusiast, foodie, travel expert, and wondering if there is truly life out there somewhere else.
Wow. It's a very Carl Sagan of you. I'm Aljon Go, lifelong Disney, Marvel, Star Wars fan. I'm in the trenches with you. I feel you. And that's all I can say about that. No, we're just here for the bang.
And I'm Kat, experiential producer, film historian. I'm finally back, y'all. I missed you.
Yay.
If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. I've been gone for like 2 weeks, buried. How have you guys been? What's going on?
For some reason, it feels like you've been gone longer than that.
Oh my God. It feels like I've been working on this project for 10 years instead of a month. So I get it.
Well, we missed you, and we missed episode 400 with you.
I know.
But to make up for it, we also missed last week. So I apologize to our listeners because when it rains, it pours, and it certainly did. But we're back at it this week with equally great sensations to talk about this week at Dining at Disney.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just been crazy, but I'm glad we're back. I'm glad Kat's here, and we're gearing up. I just want to say that we're gearing up for the Animation Y'all Expo.
Yes.
So yeah. So if you don't know about Animation Y'all, I just want to put it out there for people. It is it's at Lipscomb University here in Nashville. It's February 21st through 23rd. As you listen to this, there are still tickets available for it. It is one of the, some people know about the CTN Expo, different animation expos there for the world of animation, whether you're an artist, animator. This one's going to be super special because it is here in what we call the new animation mecca of the United States, Nashville. And why is it really important? Because the Bancroft brothers, Tony and Tom Bancroft, head this up, and there's going to be a ton of people there. Myself is going to be there with Skull Rock Podcast and Dave Bossert, and we're going to be there. Mark Hand, Disney Legend's going to be there. Of course, he's been one of the key animators for all the Renaissance era films, a lot of the heroines of Disney, Ariel, Belle, Tiana, so much more. Aaron Blaze from Brother Bear, John Pomeroy celebrating the 30th anniversary of Pocahontas. Can you believe that? Dave Bossert, of course, there as well, celebrating another milestone. I think it's, shall I even say it's the 25th anniversary of Fantasia 2000, right? So he was involved in that. And then we also have got, just a bunch of others. There's so many other great artists and animators. So it's going to be like a little Disney expo almost with everybody there. And Aaron Blaze, if you love Brother Bear like we do, he's got a brand new film that's coming out, and there's going to be a screening of it. So everybody should come on out if you can in Nashville to see everybody. And then, of course, Kristen's going to be there too. So she's going to be hanging out.
Taking pictures.
Taking pictures and hanging out and seeing all the great artists and everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah. That's all I have to say about that. But
hey, is Dave bringing hot sauce?
Dave's bringing a hot sauce, Skull Rock Podcast hot sauce. Yes. And t-shirts. We'll have swag, and it'll be fun. And Dave is doing he's doing an appearance for his Monsanto Book of the Future House book. That sounded weird, but yeah, it's the Monsanto House of Future book, and he's doing a lot of special appearances, and yeah, it's going to be great. Dave and I haven't seen each other, and I say this in person, since 2013 D23 Expo. So it's going to be
been that long?
Yeah. So yeah, Dave, when Dave's very first books he put out in 2013, which was Remembering Roy E. Disney. And that's when we first met. He doesn't necessarily remember that, but we interviewed him and Roy O. Disney Jr. Was it Roy O. Disney? Right. Yeah. And then so we talked to them about the book and everything was really great. And then his writing career took off, and many books and awards later, here we are doing a podcast 4 years ago during the pandy. And then here we are together for the first time in person together. So it's crazy we've been doing that podcast for that long. You know, it's crazy. We've been doing this podcast for 400 episodes.
It's nuts.
Plus.
So it's crazy. So how are you doing, Kat? Everything else okay?
You know, I had my event opening and my exhibition goes live to the public this weekend after
Hey.
8+ months of work. If you're in the Southern California area, or you're going to be in the Southern California area, anyone listening and you have a child or you are interested in sensory art and have a weekend evening free, please swing by Kids Space and come see our event. It's really, really beautiful. There's a lot of really wonderful LA-based art. We partnered with the USC to create a mirror infinity room. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to run till September. Lots of really interesting things happening.
I wish
But
we could see our
honestly,
kids.
it's been the death of me. I know your kids would love it. Your kids would love it.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I've had an air cast on my foot for like the last 3 weeks. Since the last time I talked to you, I've had an air cast on my foot. So I've been doing full-on construction installation with the air cast, like hobbling, like 1 foot in the air cast, 1 foot in a Converse, like trying to get my life together.
Are you?
Jeez.
Do you have one of those little knee scooter things that you can know?
No, my boss brought me one that he had to borrow, but I'm an accident already in progress. I don't need help hurting myself again. So I've been making it work, and we'll see what happens this weekend if we get a good turnout or not. But
I think you will, Kat.
I hope so.
Well, definitely go out there, check out Kid Space. If you're out there in
Yes.
California, go out, check it out. Well, Kristen, shall we get into it? It's my turn yet.
No,
Is it me or is it you?
It's me.
we haven't even
It's-
talked about the first story yet.
Yes, Kat.
It's me. And there's a hair on my microphone. Sorry, I'm disgusting. Anyway, to keep going off that Southern California vibe, Disney is offering a t-shirt, and the proceeds of that t-shirt, $25 of the proceeds of the t-shirt, will be donated to the American Red Cross in support of victims of the Los Angeles area fires, Pasadena, Pacific Palisades, etc. A lot of people, especially Disney employees in Altadena, lost their homes, including Disney legend Martha Bland lost her home in the fires. Disney is showing their commitment to helping those who've been affected. They've announced a $15 million commitment, and they're hosting donation drives with Disney volunteers, and they've collected more than 200,000 essential items. And we can all buy this shirt if we want to donate for the impacted. I didn't see how much the shirt actually was on their website. Did anybody look at it? Let's see.
Yeah, so
It's
it's $30. Yeah.
$25 of that $30 will go to the Red Cross. It's really cute. It says LA Strong on it, and it's got Mickey Mouse. You can get it in white or black. And it's a worthy cause, not from someone who's absolutely biased and knows more than one person who's been impacted by all of this devastation. I say definitely go out and support any of the Los Angeles communities that have been impacted by the fires.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's great. You know, definitely helping those that work for the company as well, which is always great. We did this very same thing with my company. I think we earmarked a bunch of guitars, like trailers full of guitars to help those musicians in need that lost their everything. And yeah, once again, but you know what? That's what we do. We help each other out. And we did the very same thing to those affected by recent storms, tornadoes, natural disasters. So we're there to help pick each other up. So that's great that Disney's doing it.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, from LA Strong to the Cozy Cone, get cozy with a brand new way of, I guess, ordering stuff over there. Okay. So you'll no longer be able to order in person at any one of the cones. Right. So I think this is just kind of a way to kind of modernize things. Kristen and I were actually just talking about this, how There are Starbucks locations that have no order takers where we are. A lot of fast food restaurants are going toward the kiosk style ordering with nobody helping them. In fact, there are some restaurants now experimenting, like the Cozy Cone, of doing all the mobile ordering through an app. So, like it or not, it's kind of the future of where we're at. I think and there are pros and cons to this, of course. You know, pros are it's super convenient. The cons are is that there's nobody there, so that means there's less jobs for people.
Yeah.
But we understand that it's a complicated situation for business owners all over the place. So when you do place that mobile order there at the Cozy Cone, select your item, order it, and when you're there, just hit I'm here to pick up your food at the cone. And right now at DCA, there are 5 different locations serving up many different menu options that you can use this type of this ordering system. So it looks like, this is just the beginning. So expect more of these types of mobile ordering only things to be rolled out over the course of the next 18 months, I would say.
This area has been under construction for a while. They added a huge new seating area over there. If you're not familiar with the Cozy Cone listing, basically it's a bottleneck. So the cones are set up in a horseshoe, and if there's more than like 3 people in any of the lines, it feels like there's 100 people back there. So just like alleviating that, I think, is a really great thing. And then adding all of that seating so that people can actually enjoy the food that they've just ordered is really nice.
Yeah, so that is the benefit of something like this, is that it just relieves the congestion there. In this particular case, I think it's warranted because you definitely want to have a better experience for your guests and not make them feel like they're being squished or, and have more ample places for them to enjoy their food.
And not have to stand in 5 different lines if you want to get something at every cone,
100%.
What? You don't want to stand in 5 different lines?
No, thank you.
That is annoying.
Gosh, it's not like you're going to stand in another line while you're there.
No, thank you.
I like the kiosk. I think they look really cool. So,
Yeah.
well, Kristen,
Yes. It is time to talk about menu changes.
we have my favorite.
Yes, and we have a whole bunch of them this week. Main Street Bakery, as well as Connections Cafe, Trolley Car Cafe, and Creature Comforts. So all the Starbucks locations in the 4 parks have added a blackberry sage lemon refresher, as well as the midnight drink. Over at Pizzafari and Restaurantosaurus, they have removed the 2025 New Year's Eve cupcake and added the Celebrate Soulfully cupcake. Tiffin's has removed the Tiffin's signature burger and changed that to Tiffin's signature burger prefix menu. Also, over at Harambe, the Harambe Market has removed the savory Tanzanian pie and the Sunrise of the Kingdom. Over at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boma, as well as Sanaa, have added the frozen lavender rose, which sounds amazing. Over at the Contemporary Resort, Contempo Cafe has removed side of waffle, the Greek salad with chicken, the Greek salad, the AHA sparkling water, lime, and watermelon. Over at Grand Floridian, Gasparilla Island Grill has removed the yogurt dip kids pack, hot cocoa, cider boys, Grand Mimosa apple orange cider, and they have added Heineken, Coors Light, and Copa White Zinfandel. Over at the Riviera Resort, Primo Piatto has added a seasonal cheesecake. At the Polynesian, Captain Cook's has removed the Danish assortment, the cranberry scone, small apples, and the fruit gummy bears. At Kona Cafe, they have removed Kona Brewing Company, Hanalei Island IPA, They also have removed those at Ohana and the Tamu Lounge. Trader Sam's Grotto just has the IPA, so they removed that there. At the Beach Club, they have added a gourmet oatmeal. Over at Port Orleans Riverside, Boat Rides Dining Hall has removed the crispy Cajun chicken. Kids create your own selections, roasted potatoes, as well as the selection of milk and cookies. They added a crispy chicken. At Saratoga Springs, the Artist Palette removed the egg allergy friendly avocado toast with chips. Turf Club Bar and Grill, they have added a artichoke cake, the semi Cabernet Sauvignon, which they have also added at the Turf Club Lounge. Over at Swan and Dolphin, Garden Grove Cafe added bottomless drinks, pomegranate red wine sangria, and Kettle One John Daly. The Wilderness Lodge, Geyser Point Bar and Grill added the sparkling lavender rose, which also was added over at Whispering Canyon Cafe. At the Yacht Club, Martha's Vineyard added that frozen lavender rose. At Fort Wilderness, Trails End Restaurant has added yogurt parfait, apple hen pie, kids allergy-friendly mac and cheese. Port Orleans French Quarter at Sassagoula Floatworks and Food Factory added a seasonal berry salad. Marty Groggs, as well as Scat Cat's Club Lounge, added that sparkling lavender rose. Riverside Mill Food Court over at Port Orleans added the seasonal berry salad. Boat Rights added a artichoke cake with that and sparkling lavender rosé. Muddy Rivers added a frozen lavender rose, as well as River Roost Lounge. At Coronado Springs, El Mercado de Coronado removed the Italian sausage and grilled chicken, the penne pasta, cavatappi pasta. They added spaghetti and meatballs, for agers pasta, chicken basil pesto pasta, baked penne pasta, ragu raditori, chicken fettuccine alfredo, chicken parmesan, chicken primavera, and a carving station. Centertown over at Caribbean Beach added a strawberry cup and a seasonal berry salad. That frozen lavender, you can get that over at Banana Cabana. At the All Stars End Zone added a blackened salmon, artichoke cake, peach cobbler, strawberry cup, seasonal berry salad. That frozen lavender is available at the Grandstand Spirits Pool Bar. The same items were added over at Intermission Food Court. At All Star Movies Food Court World Premiere, you can get the strawberry cup and the seasonal berry salad. Now, headed to Disney Springs. Amorette's Patisserie removed the Amorette's Rose and the chocolate chip cookie. They have added the mini Valentine's Croquembouche, the Painting the Roses Red Amorette's Rose, the Black Panther Petite Cake, and Carl and Ellie Petite Cake. Over at Aaron McKenna's Bakery NYC, they removed the chocolate cupcake, the French toasty cupcake, 6-inch vanilla cake, strawberry shortcake cups, coffee crunch, brownie bites, churro cookie sandwich, and the salted caramel brownie bar. They have added the XOXO Hostess Cupcake, Be Mine Cherry Cupcake, Double Chocolate Brownie Crumb Cake 4-inch, Just For You Cake, Valentine's Mini Cake Flight, a 6-inch vintage heart cake, 6-inch heart-shaped cookie cake, a heart-shaped vanilla dipped donut, heart-shaped double chocolate donut, Bricky Bites, double chocolate raspberry cookie sandwich. Ooh, that sounds delicious. And the Cookie Lovers Brookie Bar at House of Blues. They have a lot of things they have removed. A sausage patty and garlic home fries, Owens mixers, espresso 8-ounce, baby back ribs, both the half and the full rack, smoked brisket, New York steak and fries, pulled pork, cup of gumbo, side of Caesar or Southern salad if you want to get that for your entree. the mac and cheese skillet and gumbo, the brownie, and then several different things to drink. And they've added a lot. The breakfast brisket hash, French toast, bourbon berry pancakes, yum, yogurt parfait, breakfast pizza, sausage patty or links, breakfast potatoes, Owen's espresso martini mix 8-ounce, milkshakes, smoked buffalo wings, spinach artichoke dip, mac and cheese skillet, gumbo, barbecue classics, shrimp and grits, grilled New York strip, a blackened mahi sandwich. That sounds delicious. Roasted garlic mashed potatoes, Cajun fries, French fries, mac and cheese, house of chocolate cake, espresso martini, and a whole bunch of other drinks. Over at Raglan Road, they've removed the kids' ice cream, King of Shoals by Crooked Can. It's a whole bunch of alcohol. However, they have added kids' oops. I dropped my ice cream cone. That sounds cute.
I hope our kids don't ever do that.
Right. Over at Vivali Il Gelato, they removed the pomegranate mimosa, and the gingerbread tiramisu, and added kiwi and a strawberry tiramisu. So that is a lot.
Wow.
Can I talk about one more thing that got added this week? Because this doesn't have any Disneyland food, and I need to talk about it immediately.
Yes, please talk about Disneyland.
I don't know if you've heard the little movie called Captain America Brave New World is coming out this week.
I've heard.
Maybe you've heard of it.
No. I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I don't think so.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm going to tell you about it. So, in honor of the new Captain America film starring Anthony Mackie, Danny Ramirez, and Harrison Ford, Disney legend Harrison Ford, there are some new items coming to Disney California Adventure Avengers Campus, and I got to tell you, I want each and every one of them, even though I can't eat most of them.
Aww.
First and foremost, the Red Gamma Gulp, which is a red velvet cold brew with cream cheese cold foam.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'd like to take a bath in that.
That sounds amazing.
They will also be having a Captain America Shield sipper.
Yes.
What?
It's a cup that becomes a backpack that's shaped like Captain America's shield. It's everything you could ever want and more. Available everywhere at Avengers Campus and also at Fairfax Market. Limit 2 per person per transaction. Of course, it's incredible.
It's
so
That
good.
is so awesome. I want it.
It's so good.
I want it.
Yeah.
You need it,
at
Kat.
I know, I need it so bad. I was supposed to go to Disneyland this weekend and I can't go anymore because I have to work. And I'm just like, if it sells out, I'm going to be depressed.
There it is. Look at that. That
It's so
zipper's
good.
Look at that video. I had to mute it, but
And it's like huge.
it's so good.
Obsessed.
Man, they need to make more of those backpack sippers because
Yes.
I mean, I'd want to
It's so
use
good.
it all the time because then that way my drink's convenient and I'm not having to put it in my hand.
No, you can just carry it on your back.
I love it.
Killing the game.
So good.
Over at Pim's Tasting Lab, they will have a Liberty Punch Litmus. It's lemonade layered with blue Hawaiian and topped with citrus meringue foam.
Ooh.
We've got a cheese and a pepperoni pizza pocket with house-made marinara sauce wrapped in empanada dough. The Red Rage Wings. Spicy chicken wings tossed in habanero sauce and served with potato bites and ranch dressing.
Yes, please.
They're violently red. They're served at Pim's Test Kitchen. And that's everything. But honestly, like, it looks so good. I'm here for the shield and nothing else.
The shield is awesome, y'all.
But yes.
I just want to let you know that this little tiki thing that we found on their Instagram is just the coolest.
I love a UT.
I love you, Tiki, at Disneyland. You guys have the coolest things at Trader Sam's.
So cute. I'm sure Walt Disney World Trader Sam's is going to get it eventually too.
I hope so. You know, between that and the Captain America thing, I'm just loving it.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. All right. Well, that is great. We are looking forward to Captain America and seeing what kind of Red Hulkish gets unleashed upon Captain America and the rest of the world here in a few days. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait. What I also can't wait for is with Kristen's travel deal for this week. What do we have, Chris?
Well, if you are looking forward to celebrating Disneyland Resort's 70th, that's right,
Oof,
70th anniversary.
oof.
Wow. You can book early and save up to 30%. So this is going to be for stays for 4 or more nights at a Disneyland Resort hotel from May 16th through September 26th of this year. I can't believe it's the 70th.
Can't
Okay,
either.
this is valid for standard and premium rooms at the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, Disneyland Hotel, villas at Disneyland, and Pixar Place Hotel. This you have to book by May 15th. But you can save up to 30%, which is great.
That's nice. And where can people email you to get started on their free quote for Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Adventures by Disney, any cruise line imaginable? What's your email?
They can contact me at themeparkandcruises at gmail.
Yeah, I'm excited about Star Wars too.
Yes.
It looks like we have an awesome event coming back. I'll just start it off and then
Go.
you can take it away. It's the Guide to the Season of the Force at Disneyland 2025. And y'all, it's coming back March 28th through May 11th. So we're just on the precipice of it, just in time for May the 4th. It's going to be amazing. And of course, there are tons of details with all kinds of nighttime spectacular stuff that happens at Galaxy's Edge there at Batuu. I'm just going to jump to the biggest thing that I see. And they teased it on their Instagram. And that is a shadowy figure in a black cloak with a silver, white, and blue droid. It looks like R2D2 and Luke Skywalker are coming. Y'all, this is the biggest thing ever, isn't it?
Truth.
I mean,
Not since that 1994 bad wigged little boy at MGM Studios has Luke Skywalker been seen in the parks.
well, this is true. However, I will tell you that Kristen and I had a run in with Luke Skywalker when they had the preview night for the brand new Star Tours. And we have a picture with the only time that Luke has been at Walt Disney World over there since I don't know when. So they actually had a Luke Skywalker there at the event, which was amazing.
Find that picture because that picture
Yeah.
is so bad. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for this?
Did you have a picture of that?
Yes, of course I do.
Of course
Come
you
on.
do.
I'm sorry, it was 1997.
97. Okay.
Look at this. Look at this nightmare fuel.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like
Wow.
he's from Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, that wig is horrific.
I mean, he looks
It's horrific.
it looks bad. It makes
so
me want to
bad.
It does. It looks really bad.
Although
But
little
anyway,
me had some style. Okay, little me had style.
man. So yes, the legendary Luke Skywalker and R2D2 are going to be making a limited time engagement appearance there in Batuu. Now, I think it's really great. You know, George Lucas said it himself. This is before the purchase of Lucasfilm by Disney. He said, at the Disney parks, storytelling is important, but fun is more important. And that's the reason why they had all of those prequel trilogy characters mingle and interact with the original trilogy characters. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to start integrating those different eras of Star Wars in one area. Does it break storytelling? Of course it does. Of course it does. But I think there's an expectation for fans that want to see a Darth Vader and a Rey or a Mandalorian and, you know, I don't know, Bosk or something to just interact with each other, or IG-88 Bounty Hunter or something like that alongside, you know, an Ewok or whatever else they can throw in there.
You know what I'm going to say, Aljon? You know exactly what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Give us back hyperspace hoopla, you cowards.
Yeah. Who are the hosts of the Hoopla Camp? It's like, I have been there for so many years and now I've lost, you know.
I don't
I've been
remember what there's like Bleck and something. I
Tig,
don't know, but it
Tig,
was so good.
it's like Tig and Ula or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I keep on thinking of Tig Notaro because I love Tig Notaro. You know, it's like, fine. Or, you know, bring back the hyperspace hoopla Yeah, was it funny? It was irreverent. Of course, you had the Emperor doing the dancing with Boba Fett. Of course,
Yes.
of course. But you also had a bunch of just really crazy characters, and it was fun. So anyway, they're bringing that. They also will on select nights be doing Fire of Rising Moons, which is a nighttime experience that showcases a different view of Disneyland, and it's going to be great because they're bringing back John Williams' score along with that nighttime spectacular. I'm excited because this week was also John Williams' birthday. So, right? So, happy birthday to John Williams. So, that's great. Kat, did you want to talk about the other stuff coming to this event?
Yeah, of course. There will be a new nightly projection show called Shadows of Memory. They'll be projecting onto the spires of Batu near the Millennium Falcon, which I think is really cool and a great use of that space. On top of that, of course, Hyperspace Mountain is returning to Tomorrowland.
Yay.
Hyperspace Mountain is the best space mountain. Fight me.
Yeah.
I love it so much. You can, of course, book your Lightning Lane Multipass and Lightning Lane Premier Pass for that attraction when it debuts on the 20th. Star Tours. The adventure continues. You can catch some of your favorite characters, of course, from Ahsoka and or in The Mandalorian. There are now, I didn't realize this, there are now more than 250 storyline variations.
I never thought I'd be hearing that.
I know.
Ever.
Do you remember when it was only 57? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you remember when it was only one?
I know. Nuts.
But you know, it's really cool that
man.
they have Ahsoka and Andor and Mando. I mean, it's great. I love it all.
Fantastic.
I love it
It's
all.
fantastic.
Yes.
And honestly, getting to see the space whales every time makes me cry. So I love it so much.
Yes.
And of course, you can always ride the Millennium Falcon and Rise of the Resistance over in Galaxy's Edge. Unless they're broken, check the app. Kristen, tell us about some merchandise.
Oh, they've got some really cool stuff. So one of them is, for the first time ever, they're going to offer Star Wars plush for create your own headbands. There'll be Yoda, R2-D2, an Ewok, Darth Vader, and a Stormtrooper. These are going to be available at Bing Bong Sweet Stuff, World of Disney, the Mad Hatter, and Star Trader. They also have this very late mid to late 80s neon colors going on. So you can get this retro collection created by Her Universe, which is by Ashley Eckstein. And it's going to be available at the Star Trader in Tomorrowland with 1 week exclusivity. Then after that, then also at Star Wars Trading Post. If you're into Boba Fett, I love this. It looks really cool. At the Star Trader, Star Wars Trading Post, and World of Disney, you can get this really cool Boba Fett sports jersey.
I love this.
Yes, it's very cool.
It's cute.
Baseball jersey here. Yeah.
And then there will also be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Resistant Duo Collection, available at the Resistance Supply, which is in Galaxy's Edge. Items will feature a Resistance Duos adult tee, which is cool. Also, new merchandise releases will be at Hyperspace Mountain. T-shirt available only at Disneyland Park for a limited time. You can get that at the Star Trader, as well as Spaceport and the Emporium. There will be a brand new storyline called Reclaimed and Reforged at Savvy's Workshop. And that's going to be beginning on May 4th for a limited time. Guests will be able to build their own lightsabers from scraps that have been scavenged by different pirates throughout the galaxy. You will want to make advance reservations. The Droid Depot has tons of stuff, including the BB series, C series, and R series units. And then for food and drink, our favorite stuff, they will have a Pico Punch, pineapple juice, coconut milk, and lime juice, garnished with pineapple chunks and lotus root. It is non-alcoholic and available at Galactic Grill. It is new. The Wookiee Cookie is available at the Grand California Great Hall Cart through May 6th. Tidaria Swirl, which is green milk with chili lime seasoning and mango jellies, non-alcoholic. This is, of course, available at the milk stand at Galaxy's Edge. Also, at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, you can get fried chicken bows, 2 crispy chicken bows with sweet chili sauce, scallion salad, and cucumber coins.
Love that.
Looks delicious.
Yeah.
And for all of us that collect stuff, food, ways to, why am I having problems talking? To carry your food or drink. You can get the Droid Part Premium Vessel. It includes buttered popcorn with crate red salt. It is now available at Katsaka's Kettle, as in Galaxy's Edge. Of course, supplies are limited, and it is limited to 10 per person per transaction. And this one is super cool. Darth Vader Premium Mug. Includes your choice of a fountain beverage, Dasani bottled water, coffee, hot tea, or hot chocolate. At time of purchase, you can get this at the Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland while supplies last. Just like the other, it's limited to 10 per person per transaction. Soon as we get the foodie guide for all of this, we will share. And we can't wait. We know that there's got to be the cupcake with the peanut butter and chocolate.
Of course.
Always. And the Darth Vader coin piece on top, right? I always have like the coin with
Yes.
Darth Vader's head on it. You know, there's always that, and there's probably going to be a Grogu cake pop or something like that. They always have some Star Wars cake pops. And then I'll make this. I'll venture to guess they're going to have lightsaber churros because they always do. Right? Any other guesses? Any other guesses, gang?
You know, right in the smack dab middle of this season, we're getting Andor season 2.
Yes.
So maybe we'll see some Andor themed things coming.
Possible. You know, there's probably going to be like a Stardust cupcake or something, and then there's going to be there's going to be an Andor, who knows what, Diego Luna something or other, something.
Yes.
Could be a Spanish smuggler's panini. Who knows
could I
what
have
it is?
one Diego Luna, please? Can I get that at Galactic Grill, or where does that served? I would like one of those.
I'll have what she's having.
Yes.
I'll have a Diego Luna, please, on the side.
At least one with the side of Oscar Isaac, please.
I was going to say a side of Oscar Isaac and a little bit of bit of Mando right there. Yeah.
A little Pedro sprinkled on the side. Yes, please.
Sprinkled Pedro Pascal, please. Thanks.
Latinos in space forever.
That's right. Latinos in space. You gotta love it, right? Just a little bit of chamoy on the side.
Please.
You know, it sounds to me like the Savvy's Workshop experience is the same that they always have there. So if you've already built a workshop at Savvy's, I don't think they're going to have anything extra. It's just something that they're going to do because they're always reclaiming scraps for lightsabers there.
Yeah, but it sounds like maybe just a new show.
Maybe a new show. But I will say that they are offering a bunch of really cool legacy lightsabers there. Everything from like a Cal Kestis. I think they still have that there. They've got some brand new, holocrons? Some Jedi and Sith holocrons. I think they've got some new stuff there. So if you're into collecting that stuff, go for it. And I think now they have a package of the crystals there too.
The
Kyber crystals, they have like new packages where you can get like a whole bunch of them instead of having to just, basically blind box buy a bunch of them. I think you can get like a collection of all of them, and they might even have the black one there, which is something that's eluded me every time I go to Galaxy's Edge. It's like, I don't have an Onyx.
The
Kyber
only
crystal.
one.
Can you just give it to me, please?
Yeah, just let me buy it.
I just want to buy it.
Take my money.
Exactly. So I'm excited about it. I don't know if they'll ever bring back the dance off.
Definitely not.
They'll probably never bring it back, but one can only hope and dream. Have YouTube for that.
So good.
It is good, isn't it? Hyperspace Hoopla. Rest in peace. Season of Force, once again, Disneyland, 28th through 11th of May. Gonna be fun. That's all I can say about that. Hey, look, we're here at the end of an episode, Kristen, with no theme music.
Thank you
Oh,
guys.
wait, hold on.
Wait,
You want the cue, and then I'll fade it out.
no, I know. Thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and please continue to give us those 5-star reviews. It does help the show's algorithm so much. I do want to note that, at least for the time being, we're going to be going back to one show a week, at least for right now. If we get a lot of news coming in, of course, we're either going to do a super log, massive mega show, or we'll do 2 shows for you that week.
This surprised the cat because she was ready to do 2 shows tonight.
We're like, hey, we forgot to tell you, Kat, but
we're leaving all of this in. I'm not editing anything, and I'm telling you, Kat, I can only do 1 show tonight.
We're good.
Okay.
I got to be on set tomorrow like 6, so I'm chill.
You're the best. And our listeners are the best because they've stuck with us through 1 show, 2 shows, no show. And we've been doing this for a long time, and it's just been crazy. I can tell you that with our lives, we love you. We appreciate you. With our kids, since we've had the kids, since Kat's had her job and everything else, it's been crazy. It's been great. I have to tell you, we have the coolest and most loyal listeners. So thank you guys for supporting our show.
yes, you guys are the reason we continue to do this, because as much fun as we all enjoy doing this, I think right now, all 3 of us, our lives are just completely chaos and busy, and it's carving out the time.
I told Kristen that I was going to pull my hair out this week. I was literally going to pull my hair out.
I leave every room like through the wall with a cat-shaped hole.
Like the Kool-Aid.
That's where I'm at right now. So I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. Okay, where are we on this script?
Aljon,
yes.
Tell everybody where they can find us.
Hey, you can find us everywhere. At some point, I'm sure we're going to be on Blue Sky because I'm already on there, but we're going to be on everywhere. So just be on the lookout for everywhere where we are. Facebook is an awesome place because that's where our group is. So go find us on the Facebook group at Dining at Disney. Check us out on our Facebook page, Dining at Disney Podcast. Okay. Because Mark still hasn't given us our key back. We have got the new site. So it is what it is, gang. Just go ahead and like it, and you'll thank us later. You can also check out our other Facebook friendly groups. Sorcerer Radio, of course, the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone, a great group of people there that love Sorcerer Radio and the Disney community and the Disney music. Once again, we stream on Sorcerer Radio every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can also check out the live stream there. But once again, Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone and our friends, the Disney Dorks, please check them out as well. A nice group on Facebook of just really fun people. You can also check me out, Aljon Go, on Instagram, and as I mentioned before, my other podcast with former Disney creative director and world-renowned author Dave Bossert. It's called Skull Rock Podcast, where we talk about Disney and pop culture. Recently talked about the Grammy Award winners. We talked about all the Annie winners for animation this past week. It's been a really crazy week of award shows, and now the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's happening. And of course, we've had a lot of people talking about the Bancroft brothers and animation, y'all. We've recently had Darlie Brewster on. We've had an awesome show about every animation film known to man with Disney. I think we've literally chronicled everything. We've chronicled just about everything. So please check it out over there at Skull Rock Podcast. Kat.
You can find me at Catastrophe on Instagram at CAT_ASTROPHE. If you want to support the show, consider donating wherever you listen. We'll have a Patreon going at some point until Spotify gives us the next tier, but you can always support us by shopping our links. Amazon, Disney Store, Kingdom Strollers, and Garden Grocer. You can find those on diningatdisney.com or in the show notes below. Until next time, I've been Kat. That's been Kristen and Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.
Kind of weird not to have the theme music on under us. It's almost like the end of the Muppet Show where they take, the Statler and Waldorf take the hanger and get us
Oh
off
my
stage.
gosh.
Isn't it?